Alan Wake 4. Alright. Alan Wake Session 1. 3, 2, 1. Hey guys! This is Alan Wake. Alan Wake is here, guys. It's Alan Wake. So it's been remastered, which means that it's just as good as the PC version on consoles now, which is too bad because I have the PC version. But apparently this has some better stuff on the cutscenes, which isn't worth $30. But I bought it, so here we go. We're going to play on a normal. We're going to overwrite because I recorded some footage and that's it.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
Story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and is what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Alan Wake. Hi, I'm Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
And then I crashed. Then I went to Nepal and became the Doctor Strange.
He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
That's his wife. He's gone.
Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
So I've never actually finished this game. No. I do not like Inverted in any way, shape, or form. But I liked Control, and this game's been on a list for years. Quantum Break would be on a list too, but it's also super weird because some of the stories in like TV episodes, and they'll be all kinds of crazy screwed up.
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the
Correct,
lighthouse.
Boo. I just noticed that out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, hey, that's a coffee thermos. But yeah, this really just looks like it runs in 4K, which I could do on my PC. Which is really sad, honestly, because I was hoping... Oh no, run away from the big man.
You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer. There would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, 'cause I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your story's already good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work.
Okay, so he's dreaming that his book characters are coming to kill him. Always fun. Look, it's a QR code. That wasn't in the original game. Here, I'll put it on the screen a little longer. If you're interested, there's the QR code. Check it out. I'm not gonna look at it now because that would be it would kill our time together. It'd just be super boring that way. Oh no, I missed a deadline. Not a deadline, not missed. But I did dodge it.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I've been working on.
Okay, so I can't change the camera angle. Because I hate that left camera angle like that. I don't like it. Oh no! He turned into a tornado. I gotta run. But yeah, I've played a little bit of this, and Control really honed the shooter mechanics that they've been working on since this game. But I do like that they put Control and Alan Wake, at least, in the same universe. Because there's already, Quantum Break, I don't think there were any references in Control. But this means that there's more likely to be an actual sequel, because American Nightmare is not enough of a sequel. It's only like 2 hours long. It's basically a DLC pack. But I have that too, so we might be playing that as well. It depends on how much I like this, whether we'll play American Nightmare. Yeah, I'm not seeing these cutscenes as any great shakes or anything. And they're all in-game engines, so you'd think that, you can make all kinds of good stuff. But this also pulled out all of the kind of weird product placement, because the batteries that you use are Energizer batteries, and there are Verizon commercials that would come on. So all that's out of this version. Oh jeez. Gotta go. Tom the poet. What? Follow the light. Enemies can't attack me in the light, which is interesting.
I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
Cthulhu?
No.
Follow my light.
No, that sounded like poetry. It's probably something like T.S. Eliot.
There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence.
Just a little bit of ammo here.
Him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
It's a super flashlight. Thank you.
Flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
See, they don't like the light, then you can boost it, and that makes them not like the light even more.
You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
The gun! And that's the most interesting thing about this game is no crosshairs. It's the flashlight that's your crosshairs.
You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Because it was a house with light in it. No.
This is it.
Oh, jeez. Alrighty. Oy vey.
I can keep this up.
Run away. Run faster. And this is the thing that they didn't, for this remaster, they didn't even put in a stamina bar. So you have no clue where your sprint is, and that's really, really aggravating. Because you'll sprint, and you'll be able to sprint real nice, then you'll just slow to a walk, and you have no idea how to gauge it. But yeah, the one thing about this game is you gotta be careful not to fall into old habits and use iron sights for everything, because then you're gonna waste battery.
Baby, just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
There's something wrong with your face. Welcome to Bright Falls. And there's some Twin Peaks references in this game too, which is cool. Cause I like Twin Peaks. I like it.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
Deer Fest. The festival of deer.
Why? If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself.
Why-
I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said your actual name, idiot.
I'm here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Hooray.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. So you made a friend. That's cute.
Right.
You're cute. Shut up.
Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite
Yeah,
writer?
that's a lot better.
Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah.
This just always feels off kilter for me, where it's like, what are you focusing on?
And I'll hop on a plane and come make
Because the center of the screen is not a thing, but then this feels a lot better.
Thanks. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
Barry.
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
He said the cult python says hi.
Alan, we're here. Come on, get back to the car.
This, it's really powerful. Especially against living things. What about the car? Is this my car?
Come
Do I
on,
get the
slow
cool
fella.
car?
You get the full service here. I've made all
Or
the arrangements. I drive the
It's
car.
this lame new car.
We need
Instead of the cool old car.
The cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us.
Is he though?
I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on.
I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh,
Yes.
I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm
That's
glad to hear that.
great.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back.
Now,
in
the
one-
design of the diner is a lot like,
I've got- I got
it's a
the cat
lot
out.
like the R&R diner
Took it out of the window.
with the central counter like that.
And you keep it here.
And the windows, the kitchen window is the same place, but they should be connected. There shouldn't be a way around it.
Favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again?
I
Call yourself
were there
a
people
rocker.
like this?
Unbelievable. Ha!
I forget. Were there two like old rocker dudes? There might have been
I'm in the coconut. Drink 'em both.
at the R&R diner.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in your sleep.
Yes, that's my favorite tune. Coconut.
Shut your mouth, you demented has-been. If I had my hammer, I'd shut it for you. Jeez.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Okay.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
You put the lime in the coconut and then you drink them both down. You know. Hello.
Don't go in there, young man.
Oh my god. She's the lantern
I
lady.
can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stucky,
Wanna die,
to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache.
He
Overeager
didn't
fans
listen.
always did.
She's seriously
Kabul, this is what happens when
the log lady. My log has something to tell you. You know, like, that's weirdly suggestive, miss. I'm gonna try to go in the... Nope, I can't go in the women's bathroom. Hello? Mr. Carl M. Stucky? Mr. Carl Stucky, man. Hello? See, you're getting frame rate drops in the cutscenes. Come on.
Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Creepy widow lady, hooray!
Cauldron Lake is a place. Very inspiring.
Oh, it's Cauldron Lake, so this is out in the
Lucky
Pacific
this
Northwest.
time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
He's asleep.
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah. Splendid, splendid. It's been a long time gone.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Huh. You put the lime in the coconut. And you drink them both down, right? Bye, crazy lady.
I had the keys. Alice was out. Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero.
There's something wrong with the way her mouth moves.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
That diner was a real nut house.
I almost feel like I should be meeting George and Emily on that bridge.
Vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand. Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
The actual island on Cauldron Lake is a lot bigger. Diver's Isle.
It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
She's afraid of the dark.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Looking for coffee thermoses. I am desirous for coffee. My coffee lust knows no bounds. Wherefore art thou, my dearest coffee? Coffee is my waifu. Haha! I win.
The cabin obviously got its name from the shape of the island. It looked like a giant bird leg. Alice had mentioned that the lake was a caldera. There was a dormant volcano under it.
It's caldera? A caldera is... That's a weird pronunciation for it. Okay, invisible walls everywhere. Be aware that there is invisible walls. So far, I think I have all the coffee thermoses. I don't know, though, obviously. But I've gotten, what, 4? Manuscript. Statistics. Kills with a revolver. Ooh, there's a hunting rifle. I will be very happy. Hunting rifle will be the best gun. The birds still look like crap. Bird leg cabin. But it was called Diver's Island. The cabin is named Bird Leg Cabin. That is stupid.
It's dark in there. You need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Hey, look, another one.
Hello? Anyone here?
Oh. The touchpad is also a start button, so nothing there.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
Ooh, diver.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier. I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be
July
a
1970.
generator somewhere on the island.
This house looks a lot like maybe it's what's their face's house that ran the log mill, the wood mill, the mill. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's just me putting things there, but you know, to me it seems like
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Alrighty.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit. The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
It just cut itself off.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work.
But this also is reminiscent of Silent Hill 2, where they go to a cabin that's on an island in the middle of the lake. Of course, that was like a whole hotel. It wasn't just one cabin. But hey, she actually, you know, is happy with me. Maybe I'm used to this because of RE4. And there's more games that do it, but because they were obviously clones. But yeah, the left
Alice?
side of the screen having the character, I think, is an RE4 thing.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
A surprise? Is it nudity? Scissor pants on. Things are looking good towards nudity.